As we acknowledge August as National Black Business Month, I thought it would be interesting to share a few statistics with you. Nationally, it's estimated that 2.2% of the almost 6 million employer businesses are owned by African Americans. In Houston, that number is a bit higher at 4% of the more than 100,000 small businesses. Jessica and David Martin make up a part of that percentage of business owner entrepreneurs with a compelling story of how to beat the odds. Good morning to both of you. As we start this conversation, tell me a little bit about what businesses you both are in.
Yes, sir. Good morning to you as well. I actually own a credit repair company, me and David both, as well as we own a trucking company, and we have 2 trucking companies now, and we also do courses and classes and have an empire planner as well.
Wow, it's a lot going on.
Airbnb.
And say that again?
And we do Airbnb.
Wow, that's a lot on your plate. What people don't know, may not know about you, is that foster care, dropped out of high school, you did, at least Jessica, I understand, and some trouble with the law, still being able to make a go of it. Jessica, talk a little bit about how you've been able to take advantages of the second chances you may have gotten along the way.
Yes, sir, absolutely. I actually got an opportunity to sit down and really focus. And it took for me to actually sit down in prison. That's when I got an opportunity to really write out my business plan instead of trying to figure out a way to make money illegally, fast. I really sat down and got a plan together and got with God and partnered up with him and really put together a solid business plan and built out my credit repair company at Pioneer LLC. And that's what really brought us to over $1 million we made in the credit repair industry. But it was the focus that I had to focus. I had to sit down. Once I decided that I was going to really work hard and work with God to get to where I wanted, that's when things started changing for me.
So, David, you were on a similar path, I'm assuming, and if you were, when did you realize that that path was a dead end, that you needed to make changes?
Honestly, man, when I was living that fast life, I had got robbed. So that actually made a turning point for me. I got robbed like 3 days before my daughter was born. So it took a toll on me and honestly made me want to change and do better. And honestly, just put all into what I actually can do. I was just living a fast track mind at first, but I got it together. You know, say sometimes it takes time to heal.
Yeah, I know, and Jessica, you talked about the fact that you used the prison time to go ahead and get your focus. The statistics related to people who've been incarcerated to make it are not good. You know that by now, surely. The unemployment rate for ex-offenders is estimated to be 27%. That number goes up to 40 and 50% for African-American men and women. So talk about that challenge of overcoming that. You had to know those statistics when you came out. So how did you deal with that?
I already knew that 50% of formerly incarcerated African-American women and men, they really don't step into employment when they come home. That was very scary for me. So I went in with the idea, I opened up the business June of 2017, and I came out of prison December of 2017. I went in there knowing that I had to get together a plan. That was my only option. I knew that having a background was not going to work for me, especially in Texas. But a lot of times, what we do is we take that defeat and we lie there. I had already had in my mind that I was not going to take that defeat. That as soon as they opened the door, that I was going to hit the ground running. And that's exactly what I did.
So, David, let's talk about how you've been able to feed off each other during this time and understand going forward. Because obviously, you know, it seems to me that if you're with her, you can't be slow.
I was definitely not at all. I mean, you know, she the voice. I'm the hero. Like, she the outspoken one. She always doing the speaking. And me, I just do the showing up and come with a support and be the backbone of everything, kind of situation. But no, that's how we collide and glitch together and make one as whole.
What were the things, the building blocks you had to do to pull together the trucking company, for example? What makes that work, and how have you been able to be successful with that?
Me, I have to put my the side and let my wife help me. Like with this trucking company, it's hard work. It's not a easy thing like doing it by yourself. You don't need some help. You need a team, and no better way than have a team with my wife.
You said something.
With her and make it successful.
You said something important there. I don't want to lose that. You said you put your pride aside and you let your wife help you. Talk about the challenge of being able, because you said it like it kind of was easy. I'm sure it wasn't as easy.
I mean, you know, being a guy coming into anything, you want to take that lead role and provide for your family. So I had to put my pride to the side, like I said, and fall back on something that I don't know everything, and something she knows that I can learn from her, and something that she can learn from me. But we learn from each other every day, and we grow from it. And with this trucking industry, learning something new every day out here.
Jessica, final minute. What advice do you give people who are struggling right now and trying to find that horizon and trying to get out of a circumstance that they're in? What advice do you give them to be able to do that?
Stop trying to find the answers. It's like everybody is trying to find this wow moment. It's all, we already have it. Like you really have to seek and ye shall find. You really have to get into your Bible. I know it's like an old saying or people think it's, a cliche. You really have to get into your Bible. You really have to have faith. You have to stop trying to figure it out on your own, and you have to get into your word and find out what he requires of you and what it says. You need a guide. You need, even if you're not into the Bible, okay, find some sort of guide, seek some sort of wise counsel. And I'm going to be getting more into the community myself, offering free courses and classes. So guys, please follow me at Just Coach Empire on my page so I can offer some help to the community as well.
Also shop at bodyplanet.com. That'll help you with daily, monthly, weekly routines, budgets, everything.
Write out your plans.
I appreciate you saying all the spiritual things you said. The show airs on Sunday, so it's a good time to do that. Jessica David, thank you for your input this morning. Continued good luck to you as you try to create opportunities for yourselves and the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.